Well, good morning and welcome back to Vancouver. So, clearly I've slept. Not enough, of course, but I have slept. And then I am just getting all my stuff set out right now. This is all that's left in the room. And then my clothes I'm wearing today and my backpack that all this goes in. So, I am in good shape. I'm doing my typical walk the room, open every drawer thing, even though I already did it last night, just because it makes me feel better. And then breakfast in about 30 minutes, and then getting off the ship. I'm really hopeful that when I get to the hotel, my room will be ready, because check-in is until 3, and my guess is I'll be at the hotel at 10. So I will happily dawdle and sit around the lobby if I need to, but I'd much rather get in the room and be settled. So cross your fingers I get into the hotel early. Yeah, this has been quite an adventure. I really liked this cruise. Really liked all the people at my solo traveler table. They were a blast. But the big thing for today is just going to be getting off the ship, getting through customs, and then that's it, really. I'm just gonna go around the city. I'm probably gonna go and get some unique like candy items or snack items to take home to the family, just because it seems like they always have the most fun with that stuff. So I may go to like a local grocery store or gas station or something and get a Ziploc bag full of unique sweets and treats. But really don't have a ton planned for today. Like I said, I'm really just gonna take it easy, catch up on sleep, because I have a very long travel day. I leave out of Vancouver at 6 a.m. I don't get back to Louisville until 6 p.m. Yes, there is a time change in that, but I do have a 3-hour layover in Minneapolis. So, gonna be a long one. It's 9 a.m. Start the timer on how long it takes me to get off the ship and get through customs. Wish me luck. Update. It's 9:03. There are my bags. Still got customs to go. Well, you can't ask for more than that. It's 9:09. I made it through customs and security in 10 minutes. I did get questioned as to if I was a true solo traveler, if I was in the wrong lane. They thought I might have been cast, but... Alright, next stop, I got a Lyft driver. So it's exactly 1 hour later. It's 10 o'clock. And I made it at the airport. My bags are at Bell Services. They said my room will be ready 3 hours early, which is perfect. I'm just walking the airport trying to figure out what I'm going to have for lunch or dinner today. Alright, so I beat the quoted time. I got into the room at 11:30. But, boy, compared to the cruise, this was quite a thing. Also, I messed up. This is also a 5-star, so fancy pants. But here's the view when you walk in my room. You go to this giant tub, separate toilet room, stand-up shower, single sink. Hello. And you walk back toward the entryway, and I'm guessing that's a closet, but I'm not unpacking, so I don't care. And the entertainment area. Got my Tim Hortons that I'm gonna try and bring home for my dad. TV, coffee desk. Let's see what the view looks like. Oh, cool. Looks like I've got a runway view. That's pretty neat. And then some plain artwork, which is cool, and a nice comfy bed. As always, I'm ready to take a shower and get in fresh clothes, so I'm gonna go do that. Well, I got a brief nap, and then I went down to one of the airport bar lounges and got a burger and house-made chips. Man, I miss chips. Been having fries all week on the cruise line. I didn't see anywhere where you could get like chips, and they had house-made chips and they were delicious. So, but yeah, I had a burger and fries. Now I have to repack all my stuff because, let me show you, to get to everything, I kind of had to unpack everything I brought, which is very annoying, but I have to repack anyway because I'm checking the 2 bags tomorrow. So I'm gonna knock that out and then probably get a shower because I had a greasy hamburger or cheeseburger, and then go to bed. But it is 8:35 right now. My flight leaves out of here at 6 I think, and then I have to be down to international check-ins 3 hours early, so you may think that I'm gonna sleep until the morning. I'm not. I have to be downstairs about 3 a.m. So, but that's why I booked this airport hotel, because I can just walk down there. I don't have to worry about catching an Uber or Lyft or anything. I can just go. So the plan's working out, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna get a lot of sleep. One thing I will tell you, I wish these Fairmont hotels had fans. I'm not used to sleeping in like stagnant air. I always have a fan going, and it's making it a little harder for me to fall asleep. Obviously the cruise didn't have it because the ceilings are lower, right? So you wouldn't have a like object that could chop off someone's head just flailing around in a low ceiling, but these have plenty high ceilings. This could have a fan. Maybe, I don't know. It should have a fan though. But yeah, I'm gonna get packed back up and then head to bed. I'm probably gonna make this and tomorrow's travel day one video because I didn't really do much today. I just like napped and showered and carried my bags around, and oh, and I got some treats for my family, some candy and some chips, so unique stuff from Canada. So yeah, wish me luck. I'm gonna get all this packed back up. I look really tired. I know, it's because I am tired. Welcome to 3 a.m. in Vancouver. So I'm off. I'm gonna go head down, get checked out of the hotel, and then start the security thing. I doubt this is gonna be as fast as leaving the cruise ship. That cruise ship security was awesome. But I'm going back to my home country, so maybe it'll be easier. I have no idea. They seem to throw red flags at a solo traveler. They did yesterday when I was leaving the cruise ship, but yeah, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get flagged again. But even getting flagged yesterday, security took 10 minutes, leaving the Vancouver cruise port, so not so bad. But yeah, I'm gonna head downstairs, get checked out, and then start the security process. So let's see what time it is. It is 2:59. They're my doggies I'm gonna see today. So it's 3 a.m. So after I get through checking out here, checking into my hotel, into my flight, going through security, going through immigration, I will give you a time update. But right now, 3 a.m. Well, it's 5:05. Some of that wasn't security, some of it was just waiting for things to open. But my flight board's in 50 minutes, so I'm gonna relax, have something to eat, and then head to Minneapolis. I have a 3-hour layover in Minneapolis, so yay. So I made it to Minneapolis airport. The flight was good. Let me flip it around. But probably not gonna check in for the very last time until I'm home, just because I'm getting picked up from the airport and I don't want to stop to make a short little clip. So I'll do my final check-in when I get home. But yeah, I'm like an hour away from my last flight, and then I am back in Louisville. So I'm excited to be there. I'm excited to see my family, my dogs, and then give all these things I've been carrying for everybody else in the back of my bag and get the weight off my shoulders. So, but yeah, I'll check in once I get back to Louisville and kind of wrap this vacation up. All right, so welcome back. Today is actually November 18th. So I waited a while to do this because I wanted to write down a list of 5 things that I was glad I did and 5 things that I wish I had done different. So I want to kind of go over that because I think that'd be valuable for somebody out there. But yeah, this is my house, in case you weren't, this is where I live. But 5 things I would do different. First one is locking carry-on bags. So you may have seen in one of the last clips that I talked about checking 2 bags. So I carried on 1 rolling suitcase the first time, and then on the way back I checked it. I regretted that decision because my rolling carry-on didn't have a lock. So as much as I know airport security is a big thing, I would have felt a lot better if that suitcase would have had a lock on it. So I'm actually going to get a different suitcase for my next trip that locks. The other thing is, again, last clip, I should have brought a fan. Turns out they make magnetic fans, like a small portable fan you can magnetically attach to the roof of your cruise room and have a fan blowing. So I already got that in my shopping cart on Amazon. You may remember in the second video, I should have drank more water. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like a small child. I don't know why I don't remember to drink fluids. I drink so much water at home. See, empty water bottle. But for some reason, I didn't do a very good job then. Hi, Kate. Hi, sweetie. I wish I could have done this, but I know I couldn't for financial reasons. But I wish I could have had a longer pre-hotel stay to get my body adjusted to the time zone difference. So I have touched on this quite a few times, but I actually work nights in the Eastern time zone. So to head over to the west coast of the country and try to do a normal schedule is very difficult on me. I wish I could have stayed, 2 or 3 days in Vancouver before the trip to get even more adjusted. If you guys couldn't tell, I am a money conscious person, so that was not something that I thought would have value. But if you are able to financially do so, it is worth it, especially if you're coming from a different time zone. And then lastly, I brought my Magic Band to be able to use on the cruise ship. And because I had to have my cruise card everywhere I went off the ship, I ended up just leaving my Magic Band in the room a lot. But my argument for never having a watch is that I have to wear a Magic Band, which is fine. But if you don't have a Magic Band, you could wear a watch. Because I didn't wear a watch, I constantly was taking my phone in and out of my pocket, draining the battery. So I would have preferred a watch, and I will probably do that differently the next cruise. And then the 5 things I'm glad I did. Look at these notes. Isn't this so good? Don't judge my handwriting. I'm glad I kept excursions to a minimum. That to me was a good way to save money. I think you could tell from my videos that all my days were full. The hiking day, that was a great day. That was completely free. That was probably one of the cheaper ports I was in because Ketchikan was the other one. I did not have any excursions, but that was my favorite shopping port, so I did spend more money there. But the excursions in Alaska are very expensive. So I am glad that I did what I did. I think it suited this channel very well with what I did. But if you need to save the money on excursions, I think I've proven that's fine. So my dogs are going in the background, so you're probably going to hear, hi, Jake. This is my big boy, Jake. So, but the other thing is you may have seen in an earlier video that I was very tired for shows. And I considered not going to dinner one night. Don't do that. Don't miss shows. Don't miss dinners. You don't have to be hungry to go to dinner, but go and be social. Go experience the event, the atmosphere. At very least, get a drink. That would solve one of my do things differently items. Drink lots of water. So, this is particular to me. This next thing is particular to me is have an international calling plan and pay for the internet on the ship. So that's important to me because as a solo traveler, I feel like it's important that I'm always reachable by my family. They track my location when I'm on vacation just because it's safe, right? And I like being able to check in with them and for them to see where I am at all times. So it is not cheap. The ship internet is not cheap. I think for this cruise, to have the mid-tier internet package was like $150. But, hi, sweetheart. But, yeah. Okay, do you want to say hi? Come here. Come here. That's Katie. So, but for me, that's worth it because I need to be able to contact my family and check in. And frankly, if I'm bored, I can always call them. So I like that. This cruise is my, let's see, it's my third solo trip, but my second solo cruise. I will say, if you're a solo traveler and you're doing stuff like the solo dining table and you have wait staff and particular servers at dinner and their particular housekeeping, learn the names. I can't tell you how much faster I was able to build relationships with people because I learned their names so fast. So that does not just apply to people on the cruise with you. Learn your wait staff's name, learn your housekeeper's name, learn all of that. It made it so that if one of them said hello to me, I didn't just have to go, oh, hey, you. I could say, oh, hey, Steve, hey, Patricia. I'm making up names. I don't want to use their real names. But on that cruise, it was 7 days, so it was important to learn everybody's name. It also made it so that when I ran into people, it was very comfortable. So learn names. And then the very last thing on the 5 things I'm glad I did is snacks over souvenirs. So you've seen in the video that I got like a bunch of shirts for myself and I got shirts for my nephew. But for the rest of the family, I got snacks. So you saw in that last clip, there's a brown bag full of candy bars and chips and things like that for my family to try. That was definitely the way to go for souvenirs. As much as I think I don't like to wear clothing that I wasn't there for, because like here's my Juno sweatshirt. I went to Juno. I can tell the story about how I got this sweatshirt. If I give it to someone else and they get asked, what's Juno like? I don't know, my daughter and my sister went there, But the snack thing was fun because we actually had a dinner with all those snacks laid out on the table and everybody in the family tried them and we, set our favorites and least favorites. And I found out my nephew likes chips with vinegar in it. So good for that little kid, What kid likes chips with vinegar? Good for him. But so just a quick recap. The 5 things I would have done differently were a locking carry-on, bringing a fan, drink more water, longer pre-hotel stay, and have a watch. And the 5 things I'm glad I did are less excursions, don't miss meals and shows, an international calling plan / ship internet, learn everyone's name quickly, and snacks over souvenirs. So this has been a blast of a video series to edit. It seems like you guys have really liked it, so I cannot tell you how excited I am that I have gained more subscribers and grown the channel a little bit. This is my favorite hobby. I don't do this for monetization or anything like that. I do it because I get to relive these trips all the time. If I'm explaining to someone what I did on a trip, I can just pull up the video clip and show them. It's a blast. I love this channel. So if you like following along, please subscribe. I do have 2 trips already scheduled for 2025. I have another Disneyland trip scheduled. I will be taking my mom, so she will cameo in the videos. And then I have a cruise, another Halloween cruise set, but we are going to both of Disney's private islands, as well as a Nassau in the Bahamas. So big trips. I can't wait. I'm guessing I will just have 2 trips next year. Not real sure. I will attempt to make some local videos for this channel as well. But if you have any questions about Alaska cruises, about solo traveling, whatever, please just ask me in the comments. I read and reply to everything. I love talking to you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up my Alaska series here. Thank you so much. Please consider subscribing and giving a like on the video. And that's it. Keep moving forward. See you guys for the next trip.